Hello, everybody. Let me see. Hello. There we was. Welcome, everybody. It's been a while. New setup, new house, new office, new mic, new camera. Yeah, so new. Yeah, setup, you could say. Same game, different day. So how is everybody? Hello, Keltosar, Adrian, Tømmermax, Pyoluka HD, Niklas. These are new names here. Hello, Lucas. I guess a lot of... I haven't live streams, I guess. Well, I did a small live stream like some weeks ago on my old machine, which were lagging like hell. So now I got a new machine. It's better, hopefully, or it is. So it should be more fluent now, not so laggy. So so that's good. And today we're gonna work on the new. Sorry, I just lost it. I put some days ago. I put a new version on the experimental branch, where I upgraded the Unity version. I haven't done that in a while because there has been a bug in Unity, so I haven't been able to update because there was an issue with the particle system. And as you know, the fireworks is pretty... I'm gonna take this off, it's pretty hot. Is using the particle system a lot, and therefore I couldn't update because it looked like... yeah, it looked bad. So I had to wait for, I guess, half a year or something like that. But now it seems to be fixed. And so now I could actually update. So I updated a lot of the asset packs and a lot of the stuff I use in game, and I updated Unity version. All because, you know, I have to keep up with the version of the engine. I don't know if you guys are game developers, but you need to keep up with the game engine, because the longer you wait, the harder it is to upgrade. So I upgraded, and overall it went fine. A few hiccups and things I needed to fix. Pyro Luca is asking, what is your screen display resolution? It's 2060 times 1440. So it's a 1440p. So it should be streaming actually in, well, the camera here is, I think it's actually recording in 1080p, but the screen, as you can see here, is 1440p. So no 4K, too crazy. But anyway, so I upgraded, everything is fine. I put up a version of the game on experimental a few days ago, and I already seen it, but I put it up and would like to see if others noticed the same thing, because I could quickly see a problem in the... let me show. So where is it? Where is it? Okay, now I can't find it. Okay, yeah, here it is. So let me show you this here. So it used to look like this. So this is how it normally looks, you know, in the game before the update. And this is how it looked after the update. And as you might be able to see, it's very light and super flat looking, not so many shadows. It just looked weird. So I thought it was a Unity thing, but it turns out it's not. It's actually, I don't know if it's a bug, but at least it's something in the asset I'm using for the environment, something called Enviro Sky. So I've looked into that, and now I have actually, we can start it here, and I've actually kind of fixed it. It looks more like it did before. But as I will show you in a moment, then some other issues appeared, and that's what we're gonna look into today. I can't say I will fix it because I don't know the solution to this, but I have an idea because I did some research yesterday and tried some things out, and I think I have an idea. So this is how it looks now. After I did the changes, this version is not put on experimental, so no one have tried this. But it looks okay. It's at least much better and much more darker looking. So I was testing around, taking a look, and it was all, should see if everything was fine. So I put up some cakes here that I would like to just test out, see everything looks fine. And then it looked like this. Oh. So, as you might be able to see, the smoke looks really odd. So, something is clearly wrong here, right? And I, yesterday evening, looked back and forth on, tried various things, changed the EnviroSky, reached out to the developers of the EnviroSky, and I couldn't figure out why this was looking like this, because it's, and I still don't know why, but I know how to fix it now. Something with some of the materials just looking way off. But I will show you in a moment what I can do to fix it. It have some other things, but I can do something at least to fix it. By the way, I don't know how long this live stream will be. Probably maximum an hour or something like that. But let's see. Anyway, let's take some questions here. Could you make a new map? Well, I plan to work on custom maps later on, so modders can create maps. I will also create more maps, but I'd rather spend the time making it possible for modders to make custom maps. I know right now they can kind of hack their way in to make a map, but they are very limited in what they can do, and I hope this custom map feature will make it much easier for players to use and much easier and better for modders to create. So I'm gonna look into that, but I want this fixed first because yeah, this is looking weird. Look the same. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually looks, when you see it, it looks different. Okay, I can see Kelsar already answered that. What's your favorite game except Fireworks Mania? I don't know. Hey, new follower. HMLCYA, I don't know how to say that. And I don't actually know because right now I'm just streaming on YouTube, as you know, and I think this is a follower on Twitch, but I don't know if you should go back to this restream where I stream both on Twitch and on YouTube. Now OBS here have a nice integration with I can show you here with YouTube, so now I can actually see the chat here inside OBS while talking to you guys. So it's much better than it was before. Another train tornado chaser, welcome. But my favorite game except Fireworks Mania, I mostly play short games that I can play, you know, quickly in, quickly out. So the thing, when I play currently, I play something as classic as Counter-Strike, but I don't even play the normal games. I play these war games where it's just like in, shoot, die, shoot, die, shoot, die, and out. So yeah. And TNT found a bug. Oh no. Yep, just post it. But post it in the bug channel on the Discord. Fireworks Mania dark mode. Yeah, Tim is still on the special. Say Actusis. Huh? yeah, AS Killer, I just said that I'm gonna look into making custom maps available for modders, so we can create more maps, and I will also do some, but generally supporting custom maps. But anyway, let's get back to the issue here, and let me show you here, because what is actually the issue is this EnviroSky light, and I know most of you have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is actually what is creating this the light, the sky box and all this up here, and having the sun and moon go around and all that. So this one comes with various different render pipelines and or versions, and I used to use the light one, and if we just we're just fooling around testing, we just enable an auto sign, blah 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 blah. If I just do that for the light one again, just having a totally vanilla one, and we go to the time of day. This is, you know, the one where we are seeing this weird. We can just try again, just so I'm sure it actually does it. So now I just took a standard without my changes, EnviroSky light, and now you can see the problem here. I'm showing this also because then I can clip this and send to EnviroSky, and then maybe you guys from EnviroSky know what's wrong here. But this is a total vanilla, you know, one. It looks okay right until I do this, and you can see these ones looks super weird. So let me try another render pipeline or another version. So I delete this light here, I delete this one, and I do for instance, the standard one. Activate that and outer sign, and then I think I'm gonna just load from the standard profile, and we can go to the time of day and drag that down to hours. And again, this is totally standard now. So the sky looks realistic, but weird in the game, in my eyes. So let's see here. The zoom thingy here. Yeah, that's some streamer tricks. I can also do stuff like this and this and this and this. If you're new to my channel, I'm building a firework simulator game while having a wife, 2 kids, a full-time day job, and a dog. The game is already on Steam, so go check it out. It's called Fireworks Mania, and you can find a link in the description. Crazy, right? And I can also have B-roll running here while I'm speaking over it, and I can clip back to myself, so I can make the live streams a little more interesting. But this is more like for when I'm creating devlogs in a one-go thing, which I haven't done for a while, but now it's possible. And actually this playing the B-roll while, yeah, there we have me at my old desk. This is actually what didn't work on the old machine. It couldn't run these videos here while, yeah, you know, streaming and recording and stuff like that. It just lagged like crazy. So now I set it up all new here on the new machine, and now I have these different settings. And basically it's just OBS, some OBS plugins and nested scenes and a Stream Deck. So that's it. And I can also remove the chat. I can remove the alerts. We don't want to do that now. And I can remove this bottom bar here at the bottom. So yeah, so that's it. But anyway, so let's try and jump in here. So this is the standard, this one. The reason it's on 60 FPS is because I capped it at 60 FPS to save the machine a little time. Okay, so this is the standard version, and we can also try and take it to ultra graphics here. Looks pretty nice, but as you will see, this looks, well, it looks fine, and it looks maybe a little too good actually. But you need to remember that I'm making this game with a lot of where fireworks is the essential thing. So it's important to save as much power for the player's machine to that part, you know, the fireworks. That's why it's low poly. That's why it's pretty simple in its lighting, to free up stuff for the fireworks. And even though this, I haven't actually measured yet, but even though this standard thing looks a lot better than the other one and more realistic, first of all, this right now it's actually fine, but now you can see the problem, because you can see here, this doesn't look good. Well, it looks good. It looks like, you know, it looks realistic, but it doesn't match the look of the game. And we can try and speed up, because it will. This is not the standard version per se. It's because it's shifting weather, and I on purposely have removed that, and I will remove that again for now, because these weathers looks weird. So I need to spend time on making the rain look good in the game, making the snow look good in the game. But I haven't spent time on that, because I don't want to just put in the standard version, because I don't think it looks good. But yeah, this looks all fine, and you know, sparkling stars and but you can see here it becomes very dark, for instance. So I have to tweak stuff like this, because this is too dark to my taste. But anyway, let's see if we can let it, maybe it will shift to one of these weathers that looks weird. Because again, yeah, it looks good. You're working on this how many years? 3 years now, I think. A little over 3.5 years, I think. Okay, wow, getting dizzy of that. Oh, we have a new subscriber, AS Killer. Welcome to the club for the community. Anyway, maybe I should have this. Yeah, okay, I can do that. So I just don't think this looks really good with these, clouds over here. But anyway, that's not actually what we're testing now. I just changed it from the light version to the standard version. Let's make it night again here. Oh, very dark now. Okay, maybe a little too dark. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is that now when I'm running the standard version, and yeah, first of all, now you can see that the smoke actually looks more correct. Everything looks more correct. And here you can also see why I don't have this realistic, over-realistic sky, because you can't see the fireworks. Right? It looks super weird. Where's the... Where did the game go? Justin, just subscribed. Welcome. Let's see, what am I doing here? Game. Where's the game? There's the game. Okay, please. What? Okay. That couldn't work, of course. But anyway, as you see here, the realistic sky looks weird. But the good thing is that... it's because I did this. But the good thing is that the smoke now looks fine. And so far, all the effects and all that I have tried looks fine with this standard one. But let's try something else also. Because if this is correct, I think it's just a matter of tweaking it just a little and then removing some of these weather. It's the weather presets. I'm going into some details that you have no idea of now. But this Envirus guy comes with some weather I can show you. Presets. So here you can see that, for instance, this one includes clear sky, cloudy 1, 2, 3, 4, foggy, light rain, heavy rain, blah, 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 blah. And also because now you are sitting and thinking, oh, how does that look? Let's just try one of them just for the fun of it. Let's try the foggy one. Maybe I can also change it. Okay, so let's try the foggy one here. I actually not gonna include on any of this, but I'm just showing you because maybe it's interesting to see. But again, as I said many times, I don't like the looks of some of these. So before I actually include them in the game or let you use them or have them in game, I would like to tweak them a little, because some of them doesn't look right. It looks very good. This looks okay actually. Maybe it's because I have it on realistic, because no, it's on medium still. Because the last time I looked, I think when the sun comes up, yeah, you see here. Okay, now it's going away. Anyway, I don't like the look of some of them, so I have to change them. And another thing is that if and when I include these different weathers, which of course could be nice to have in game, so you could have rain and snow and stuff like that, I also have to have some way for you as a player to change it, because it's annoying to get in the game thinking you will do some display with the clear sky, and then you get into this and it's just like not cool, and then you have to restart, and that's just plain annoying. So you have to have a way to switch. I know the FMML module, the mod, actually does this already, because he's hooking into, because these are included in the game. I just don't use them, but he sets them in and does some code tricks to make it work. So that way you can get to some of these. But anyway, let me try something else, because one thing is this Enviro Sky standard thing. Let's try and go over here, because and the light one we saw the light one before. It doesn't look good, and so let's try and use the light mobile one just for fun. Let's activate that, out of sign, blah blah, and then we go over it and we load from profile. Boom. So, and then we go to weather. Oops. Go to weather. Time. Boom. Because again, as I said before, performance. I haven't measured, but I'm pretty sure the mobile version must be easier on the hardware than the standard one. Doesn't look most likely doesn't look as good as the other, not as realistic as the other one. But for this game, I think I just played a little around it before I went live, and from my testing, the mobile one looks better actually. It fits more to the game. You know, the game has this, you know, cartoonish look, and this actually fits better to that, I think. Let's try and run the time a little here so you can see. This looks a little more like the game looked before. See here the weather is coming, but I will change that. Come on. Okay, no weather change. Anyway, and maybe, I don't know on stream if you can at all see the difference, but there is a difference actually in the look of it. So what I will try now is to tweak the mobile version just a bit to see if if I can make that look okay. So first of all, I will just clean this up. I will remove the standard one, and then I will include these effects up here, and just to make sure that didn't destroy anything, let me try and start it here while I wait on that. And meanwhile, I look at the chat here. Fireworks Mania is the best fireworks game I ever played. Cool. AS Killer, nice to hear that. Just watch Let's Game It Out video on this crazy game. Let's Game It Out. Did he play it? I haven't seen that, I think. Is that a new video? Let's take a look. I don't think he played it.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game.
Pretty sure he haven't played it. Maybe he played, maybe somebody else. Fireworks Mania. Am I missing something? Hello. Yeah, you're a bit late. We were just about to leave, but yeah. Is it? Yeah, you see, this is a cooking simulator. I don't think he played Fireworks Mania, but anyway, I don't know if you can see. So let's game it out. This is a little like that, but it's not that game. Anyway, but anyway, good to have you here, the Bad Gamer. Anyway, what about time scripted shows? Time scripted. Oh, yeah, but you set the time. Yeah, that's something I have on my to-do, to be able to have, you know, specific fuses, so you can actually set the time specifically, saying this is 0.1 second, or this is 5 seconds, or this is 7 point whatever. Yeah, I can't. I know you from Discord, but I can't say your name. Guanago. I just call you 0403. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, but my live streams are always a surprise, so don't feel bad for being late. But okay, so this looks fine here. So this looks pretty okay. So, and I tested it out yesterday or today, I can't remember. So what I will do first is that I will change, because I don't like the stars to be so bright. Oh, and maybe I should. No, I'll do that afterwards. I'll save my changes to this one. Yeah. So let's see. Satellites. No, not satellites. Sky. So here we can see that if we can take here and we can do. So here you can see I can control how strong or how bright the. Or maybe I should remove my face here, so I can control how bright it is. And this curve here is actually going from, okay, let's say 1. It's okay. That's a little too like there. It's the way this curve works. It's something like this is 12 at midnight. Then this is midday, and this is at night, or at the end of the day. So, you know, the stars will be bright 12 o'clock in the night, and then they will, you know, disappear. Anyway. So now it's a little less bright. Maybe we can turn it up just a bit. So we'll keep it here. So we can have a little stars, that's fine, but not too much. So that's fine. And let's save that to the profile. And right now I'm just saving it to the standard environment light mobiles profile. But then afterwards I'm just taking a copy of that and renaming it something like Fireworks Mania. And then I'm using that in all the other scenes. And then I'm reverting the standard one, if anybody cares about how to do that. Because I have, you know, version control here, so I can see that this is what I'm changing, and I can just revert this change and then get back. That's also why I'm not so afraid of, if any game developers out there, put your stuff in version control, because then you can just fool around, and when things don't go as planned, you just roll back and try again. So not so afraid of destroying anything. I like this camera move. Oh yeah, but that's well, I would like to do a free you know, fly camera at some point, but this is just basically Unity. So this is just a camera in where you can move around in Unity here. But I would like to have something like this, a free fly camera, so you can do, and then I would have some smoothing on the mouse, so you could have these nice you know, flyovers of shows and stuff like that. But that's not what I'm working on now. Okay, so what I also needed to do was that I need to, and that's not a profile thing, that's a weather zone thing here. Because I think, let me try something. I think I like the cloudy one. I think that looked pretty good. But I think I can start the game and then I can change the weather over here. Unity has just upgraded to what? Oh yeah, but they are upgrading all the time. As you can see here, I'm on this version now, 3.9.f1, and let's see if there's a new one. Nope, this is the latest. It's the latest LTS version, at least. So that is the latest. But we'll have to upgrade the I have also some upgrades to the mod tools, and modders need to upgrade Unity and stuff like that. But yeah, but I will do some videos and some information about that when it's ready. Okay, so let's see, where is the weather control here? So right now it's set to clear sky, but I would like to try the cloudy sky. So, and then let's update weather. No. Light snow. Okay, now it went to light snow. Let's see that. I don't see that much snow. I don't see any snow. Okay. Cloudy one. Because here you can see, here there are some... let me do like this. Again, this is totally a tweaking thing, and this is what I do to make it look the way I want it to look, and maybe that's what's give this little special feeling. But anyway, this, you can see these clouds here match much better to this world. You know, they are realistic looking, but they are so kind of light. And yet have to match the low poly clouds, because the low poly clouds actually is all. The low poly clouds is actually also there for a reason. I don't know if you noticed it, but when you do a show, the lights from the fireworks, you know, light up the clouds. If these clouds are not there, there's a lot of light effects that you don't see because, you know, the light doesn't hit anything up in air. So that's actually one of the reasons they are there. So you get this more, you know, feeling of light and feeling of distance, and yeah, so that. So yeah, the reflection on a cloud is, that's the reason the clouds are there. These clouds you see up here, they don't reflect anything because it's just an effect in the skybox far away. That's not something you can touch. Where these ones you can actually go up to if you know, go on a box and fly up there. So these are real ones, but the other ones, they will just I don't know where. Oh well, that's too far. Ah, no! Okay, but you saw it there. But these ones you won't get to. But anyway, so the low poly ones is there for a reason. But I like this cloud of this one. This gives a little depth and it kind of fits the game okay. Whereas if we change it to, let's say we change it to the cloud 2. Let's see. See, in my mind, in my eyes, this looks really bad. Way too light, first of all, and yeah, looks like, I don't know. It doesn't look good. Not in my game, at least. Not in this game. And cloudy 3, that's kind of the same. can see what I'm doing here. Cloudy fall. That's very little cloudy. You never thought you would spend so much time on a live stream looking at clouds, but you are. Foggy, that's the one I don't like. Where is the fog? But maybe some of this is because it's the mobile version, so there's a lot of the stuff that is, you know, left out. And here we have some raining going on. Okay, so it's okay. And I can see it's the mobile version because in the standard version there is this small, you know, like the rain is hitting the ground and doing these little puddles. But again, these clouds looks super weird, so I have to change that. And if I wanted this rain thing to be in here, I have to change these clouds so they look kind of alright, because this looks. Don't we agree that this looks really weird? I know it's cool with rain and all, but this is super weird. Hello, Kenneth. It just looks. I don't like the look of that. But right now I'm just trying to find a preset that I like, and we can also do heavy snow just for the fun of it, just so we can see it. I don't see any snow. But again, I think it's because it's the mobile version, maybe? Or is it because it's medium? Should we do also? Or maybe that doesn't work on this mobile thing. And mobile doesn't mean I'm making it for mobile now. It's just a preset that is made for mobile, meaning it's low. Or it performs. There's less to render, so it performs better. Anyway, okay. Cloudy 1. So I think Cloudy 1 is pretty good. So what I can do now is that I can go into this environment weather, and then we can update weather. We can remove this checkbox so it doesn't automatically update the weather, and then I can change to the cloudy 1. So this will be the default, so it just stays on that. I think that's pretty okay. Let's see. Then maybe we can. Let's see here. Let's try and see. Actually looks okay, and the sun looks good. In some of them, the sun is way too big. Only thing maybe is that it's a little tint of blue. So let's save to profile here, and then let's try and change. Is that the lighting? Yeah, so it's this one. So if we change this to a more white, dark thing, it shouldn't be as blue. I know the blue color works pretty good for nighttime, but it was a little too much, I think. See, this is more like it. You see the difference? Let's save that. It's small details like this. It just takes time, but it gives a little extra thing. Okay, so let's try and leave it with this for now. So that means that I have to go and do what I said I would. Let's go with this mobiles thing. So now I made a duplicate of that. So let's move it into, into my fireworks Mania enviro folder here. Because then I can go in here and then I can rename it. I can just rename it something like fireworks Mania profile light mobiles, something like that. And then I can go into the enviro mobile and then I can take this one, boom. So now it's my own. I can load from that. And then I can go in here and then I can roll back my changes to the standard one. And the reason I'm doing that, again, if any developers are here, is that this one comes with the package that I installed. And in most cases, you don't want to make changes to that, because if I make changes to this and my game looks fine with that and I use that, next time this asset is updated, yeah, they will, funny enough, it will be rolled back. So I lose my changes. So it's better to take a copy and edit that, of course, because then I'm in control of that. I also have some weather presets, but we don't want to do that now. And yeah, and you saw here, I'm just using the cloudy one. I could also, and that's what I've done before, and I might do that with, I have to do that with some of the other ones if I want to make them look as I want. I take a copy of them and yeah, and then use them. But right now I'm just using the cloudy one as it was in the asset. So therefore I can use that one and don't have to make my own copy of it. So anyway, so now I have my own profile here. I have this one. It looks pretty good. And I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think it looks good. And now this only took like, 49 minutes, but that's because I spent like an hour or 2 hours yesterday figuring out that this light thing was the problem. It's pretty easy to know when you know that. I didn't do that yesterday or the day before. So I had to do a lot. I tried so many things to figure out why the textures and material looked all weird. It's maybe a little light still, but I kind of like this look, maybe a little darker, but I can tweak that. So yeah, let's see again. So looks fine. I can also do one workshop thingy. It's my own workshop thingy, but anyway, it is a workshop, and that also looks fine. Okay, so that's good. Okay, let's just check this in. So fixed enviro again. No, I changed enviro. Oh, enviro. Render, whatever. No, it's not render. It's like whatever. I don't know. Enviro instance to mobile light, as it doesn't have the material / texture lock. Oh, looks weird or whatever. So, and right now I have to, the way it's made now, I have to go into the all scenes and do this. It's pretty easy now that I have this profile thing. So let's go to the range and fix that, because here I can show you something funny, by the way, before we fix it. But in the new version with custom mods, I will do this. I think I will do this another way so that the weather is loaded in on the side, so it's a different thing. Anyway, too technical. Where right now there is a environment manager instance in each scene that I can actually change to what I want, if I want, but in this case I want it to be the same. But let me show you something funny here, because this current one here, with right now this is, I haven't changed anything, so this is running on the enviro light, as you can see here, as we talked about in the beginning, that have this bug, or at least it doesn't work in my game anymore after I updated it. But here I can show a little funny thing, because it's pretty clear that there is there is a box where this enviro thing works inside. You see, the clouds are kind of cut in half here. So light there, dark, very dark there. So, and I don't know why this is, it's clearly that it's because enviro works inside this box, but exactly how, I don't know. Because if I remove it, you can see it all looks fine. Well, not fine because there's no directional light, but anyway, it looks fine, you know, without this box. So there's clearly something. What was that? Something wrong. I don't know. I have to report it to Enviro that there's something wrong with this light thing. So you can see the clouds are all dark out there because they're too far away. Looks weird. So let's fix it like we just fixed the other one. So let's remove the effect and that one, and let's go and create the light mobile. And let's activate it and auto assign, and let's take the effect up here so it's under the same root. And let's go in and pick the fireworks Mania profile light mobiles. Apply on changes, low profile, yada yada yada. Boom. And then we go like that, and then we test it out and see if it looks fine. So let me check the chat while it's loading. Lamppost behavior soon. Lamppost behavior, like they turn off at day. Yeah, I could do. I haven't. I would like to do that, and I think also maybe I have a to do on it, but it's not high on the list. Find the money in the cloud. So you can do. Okay, let's go back here. So, boom, maximize. Okay, so this looks pretty decent, doesn't it? It's a little lighter, but now it's also I forgot to change one thing. There is one thing that and I need to change that in the town too. The day goes by way too fast. Length, cycle length. So a 24 hour day cycle takes 5 minutes to get through in the game, and in the old one I had that set 220 because 5 minutes is way too fast. Then you can actually see things moving, like, you know, where the 120 feels a bit more realistic, if that makes sense. With 5 minutes you can kind of see the stars just and that's not that's not so good. See, this is more subtle. They are moving, but not so fast. There we go. Ooh. We have these night. Let's see here. We can get a nice sunset. How beautiful it is. Off with that. Enjoy. Looks pretty good, right? But this is even with the mobile one, so it actually looks pretty good. Let me try and amp it up to ultra and see if that. Okay, I can see that the standard one actually looks better, but we know that, right? But that comes with a cost. But I might change the standard at some point, or maybe let you pick one of the other. So I only use so you can pick, if you want to go with the low version or the high version. But right now I just pick one, because that's the fastest and easiest thing to do for me. Sorry. Not too fancy about this look. That looks kind of weird, but I guess that's right where, you know, sun goes down. pretty different look than we used to have. I don't know if I like it or if I don't, to be honest. I think the shadows might be a little too dark. It actually it looks a little lighter on the preview here. Stamin Zero, have a question? Let me hear. Just Puff, hello. Okay, but at least it's better than the other one. Oh, here we have to change that. We have to change to Cloud 1. So let's go here and let's say, because that's not part of the profile, it's part of this instance, and that's why it would actually be nice to have it as a prefab. But I had that at the beginning, but there was a reason I went away from that. I can't remember what it was. So this is also fine for now. At least it looks much better, and the fireworks actually works. Updated enviro to light mobile. Updated on range or something like that. Ain't you Natalia B? No, not last time I checked. Who is that? I don't know who that is. It's kind of if it's a joke, I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, but let's take the city, and then I think I will stop for tonight because I have to do some other stuff now. So let's go in again. Let's delete this light thing. Let's delete this one. Let's do like this, and let's do the mobile instance. Activate outer sign. Take the effects up. Let's go in here and change the time of day to 0 and to 120, and let's make it not update weather, and let's pick the cloudy one. Boom. So let's take a look how that looks. It was a joke. Okay, I don't get it because I don't know who it is. Oh, I forgot. I could see on the stars they're too light, too bright. I forgot to go in here and pick the fireworks mobiles and load from profile. And then we should have, yes, the stars should look better. Or at least I think it looked better. So let's take a look. Boom. Yep, looks kind of okay. And let's try this one again just to make sure it works. Perfect. Smoke looks fine. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then I basically have to do the same on the lab and the flat map. But that's no problem. Okay, I think that's it for today. I think I will end this show off with that. So any last questions? It's now, or else I'm leaving. I should be back at live streaming a little more because we're not as many as we used to be. But it's fair. I've been away for a long time. How Danish are you? I'm very Danish. Kind of 100%. When do I get my multi-thruster? Nobody knows. You can learn how to script and you can make your own, Kaltusar. Kenneth, what is going on? What do you mean? Well, I just fixed that. If you tested out the experimental version that is currently out there, the maps look all weird. It's too light and the lighting and all looks odd due to either a bug or something going wrong while I updated the EnviroSky that I used to make the environments. But then just figure out how I can at least get it to look more correct again, and that's what I've just done in City Ranch and the town. I just need to do the last flat map and the lab I'm using myself to test, and then I can push a version to the experimental tomorrow or maybe later, or I don't know. I'll post in the experimental branch anyway, in the channel when it's posted to experimental branch. Yeah, Joshua, you might be right that it might be kind of okay with the moon turning like that and the light in sometimes of the day, the light being a little weird. That's how it is, I guess. Yeah, you'll get there, Kiltusar. You can do it. But anyway, I'm out. See you. Thank you for stopping by. It was actually 1 hour. Close to 1 hour, a little over 1 hour. So, and then Amnesty joins. God damn it. Hey, Amnesty. Bye, Amnesty. We just finished. Oh. Yeah. But we'll do it again some other day. You're literally riding high the moment I say goodbye. But you can rewind and rewatch the last hour of live stream. You are kind of late, coming to the party right when we shut off the light. And Sheldon finally gets a chance to catch a stream, and then you join when I'm closing down. But anyway, I'll do it some other time anyway for Amnesty and Sheldon, so they have a chance to be here too. But as I've said before, my live streams are always kind of a surprise, so it's never anything that is planned that much. So yeah, see it as a little surprise every time. But luckily you can rewind and rewatch the live stream. So yeah, I will let you do that now if you want, and then just pretend you are there, and then maybe you can be here next time. Yeah, all hail to Amnesty, the Unity wizard, the modding wizard, together with some other folks, to be fair. But Amnesty did a great job on the modding. So thank you a lot for that. But I'm out. See you. I will switch to this ending thing and say goodbye. And that's it. See you. Yeah, in the next stream or on Discord or yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, see you. Bye.